Making some progress on the toilet box. Right now I've got a notch up top. It's 1/2 inch. That'll be a Baltic birch lid to sit on with an 18-inch cushion on top. This goes down to 3/4 so that I can have 2 sauce hinges drilled into this board in the back. And I've got a 1/2 inch cutout right here, which will be for magnetic face. It'll have some latches at the top and then magnets holding it on at the bottom so the whole toilet can slide forward, make it easy to get out. I miscut the right side, so I will be waiting for that to dry, the new one to dry, before I make any more progress. This side will be covered completely in ply, and the back and right hand sides will be open, where they'll be bolted to the cabinet, and then this side will be bolted to the van body. So it should be pretty solid. And then I've got a cutout here that's going to be glued to the board along with the Thetford mounting latches that you can get for the 365. So that'll help hold the whole toilet in place so that I don't end up with a toilet in my back during heavy braking. And that's all for today. pretty much finished up with the toilet box. It's made out of 1/2-inch Baltic birch, 1/2-inch marine grade ply, and some laminated 3/4-inch ply, all just glued together. It's got a magnetic panel on the front, which has a hole to allow you to flush the toilet there. And then that just kind of engages in the top with some little pawls, hold it in place. And the lid, it's just got some sauce hinges. It was going to have some gas struts, but they just didn't fit well with the toilet, and I didn't like the way they operated with it, so it's going to end up just being a regular scissor lid stay. There's also a clasp that mounts right here. I've already removed it and stripping it down for finished sanding and paint, and that engages, so once the toilet slides back in, kind of locks in place, sets down, and this wood will keep it from getting moving around or vibrating, and then this locks it down. And this is a Thetford mounting kit that's made for the toilet, but it's not robust at all, so I've added a piece of poplar to the back which will contact the counter, and that'll hold this in place. So just strengthened it some, so the toilet shouldn't go anywhere while we're driving. The two sides that'll be exposed will be the front, and then this side's permanently glued on. There's an 18-inch cushion that goes on the top that I'll show you later. Right now I'm just about to strip it all back down for finished sanding and paint. It mounts to the van with 1/4-20 riv nuts into the van body that'll go through here, and then it'll be 4 5/16 stainless carriage bolts all the way at the back corners going through the cabinet. So it should be pretty strong and add a little bit of rigidity to the cabinet. Not that it needs it, but let's go ahead and get it stripped down so we can water-based poly on the inside and some fusion mineral paint on the outside. Got the toilet box pretty much finished up. This 18 by 18 cushion is going to have 4 stainless snaps that attach it to the lid. So when you lift the lid up, it'll just stay in place. Put one stay on the right hand side. I had a gas strut in there, but it was constantly popping up the corner a bit, and I just couldn't get it where I liked it. So this works out great. It puts a little bit of preload on the cushion so that if you lean back against it, all the weight won't be on the strut. Pretty simple setup. Front comes off. It's got magnets on the bottom. Hold that in place and set it aside, and then it's just got the Thetford latch system with some wood around the base to hold it in firmly. We'll have 2 Porter 20s going into the riv nuts back here, and then 4 stainless steel carriage bolts going through into the countertop, so it should be really secure when we're done. Turned out pretty nicely. It's a bit of a complicated setup for a toilet box, but it works out. There will probably be another cushion. They'll be movable, maybe just a pillow from this side to this side against the wall when I finish the wood wall, so that you can reconfigure it. Eventually I'm going to have a lagoon table that comes up here, and it'll be able to kind of go in between all 3 seats, so when they're turned around, wherever you want to sit. So anyway, that's about it. I'll take a picture or a short video when I get it all bolted together, but that's the gist of it. Going to be doing a follow-up video on the air conditioner real soon. If anybody wants to stay tuned for that. It's working really well. It's got the condenser and stuff mounted underneath the van on some aluminum rails. It's real simple. Will run on the batteries real easily overnight on 400 amp hours, and it's been a really great setup.